The Labour Party's shadow health secretary, Wes Streeting, was finally exposed by GB News as he continues to cause division between the British public and the health service. Okay, so as we have been saying on this channel for a while, the issue between the government, the Department of Health, the actual NHS, and the trade unions obviously is causing a lot of division, and it's causing more chaos for the ordinary people who are the patients, who are the taxpayers of the NHS, and the good doctors and nurses who just want to do their jobs. But Wes Streeting, let's talk about Wes Streeting, the shadow health secretary of the Labour Party. He went on GB News, and this interview was simply about the pay rise and the percentage for the pay rise for the nurses, because nurses are not happy about the pay rise. They want more money, and they say inflation is up. So they say we want 19% has been discussed. The government negotiating with the nursing unions and everybody walking away. We get the whole topic. But the Labour Party and Wes Streeting, until now, they come out to say, well, the government needs to come up with a better percentage, better number. They need to come and actually answer on live TV. They need to know their numbers. Well, when he was asked on GB News whether he and the Labour Party would actually have a number themselves, well, Wes Streeting struggled a little bit.
Are you going to say no to nurses when they demand 19% pay rises? How much would you give nurses, Mr. Streeting?
Well, I'm afraid I did have to say to the nurses, however much I totally sympathise with their pay claim, I would kind of, on all honesty, Camilla, say if I was in government today, I'd be able to give them 19%. But we did say we would sit down and negotiate. I think that's what the government should do.
How much,
what I was
then,
so
Mr.
disappointed
Streeting?
about.
So how much? He says he can't do 19%. Fair enough. So you have a position, but you claim that the government needs to come up with a new answer. What is your number, Wes Streeting?
Do that as the shadow health secretary, but we would be willing to negotiate. We would be able to negotiate on pay. I think Pat Cullen, who leads the Royal College of Nursing, offered to actually call off the strike action before Christmas if the government would only sit down and talk about pay.
Come on, Mr.
I think that was a
Streeting,
reasonable
you've got
position.
nothing to lose at all in giving me a figure. Just give me a figure. The criticism of Labour, isn't
Camilla,
it, is that it's a lot of soundbite and no substance. So come on, give me...
Absolutely. No substance. Again, both parties do it to each other all the time. But now that there are talks of a potential future Labour government, or I could probably see a Labour coalition government, a bit of a hung parliament situation, it matters. We have to know now about these so-called shadow ministers, because so many of them, by the way, apart from Wes Streeting, who's still relatively newish, not many people, all of us, you guys watching, can you actually name every single person in Keir Starmer's shadow cabinet? No. So we have to start actually scrutinizing. We have to start talking about them now in case the worst case scenario happens. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.